Alright everybody, I'm back for another video. This is going to be a ground bloom flowers. Various sizes, types, even errors. I'm going to start off with a bunch of little loose ones. There's twisted flowers. I have a Legend ground bloom flower with report. And ground bloom with bang from Shogun. I got a few different ones here. A lot of various just large jumping jacks, ground bloom flower with report from Fathead, some of those, twisted flower from Magnus, ground blooms from Big, a couple of those. Nothing too spectacular here. I'm gonna probably do a demo of all these, and maybe just the I'll try all the ground blooms with bang or with report together, and then try the other ones. Here's a couple old ground bloom flowers, some DOTs. Funny, this one here's a UN and this one's DOT, both looped fuse. They have a few packs of these twisted flowers. Here's a Sky Bacon, ground bloom with bomb. Got a couple of those. I'll be putting those in the demo or comparison videos. Here's another Shogun ground bloom flower. Here's a Wise Guy ground bloom flower. Black Cat ground blooms. There's a couple different big ground blooms. This one here's with Crackle. This is just a ground bloom. Excuse the mess here. Things have been kind of hectic around here lately. Here's another ground bloom from Shogun. A couple large crackling ground blooms. They got some packs up here of these. Black Cats. Here's some King Bird jumbo ground blooms. I have a bunch of packs of these somewhere. I don't know where they're at right now. Miracle Super ground bloom flower. Here's a Neon ground bloom. There's some big Jacks Gone Wild. These are pretty cool. Can't seem to find them anymore. And all these packets here, these are all UN ground blooms. Here's some jumbo ground blooms from crackly ones from Black Cat. Here's a DOT pack of the ground blooms. These are older UN. These are pretty good. Jumping Cat, it's from Black Cat, DOT. Let's see, I have some Laser Jacks. Those are pretty cool. And here's a partial brick of the ground bloom with report from Legend. Here's some more ground bloom with bang from Shogun. And then the jumbo crackling ground blooms. I didn't realize I had this many different ones. Then they have these right here. spinning flower assortment from Red Apple. And there's 2 of each one in here. Neon spinning ground blooms. There's 2 of those. This one out here. Spinning flowers with bang. And the last one, I think it might be crackle, but I'm not sure. Give me a second there. Yeah, with crackle. A few boxes of those. We'll be demoing those out. An old box of flying ground blooms. Here's some super ground blooms with report. One loose pack and then a brick. We'll demo those as well, even though there's some demos out there. And then I have the Wise Guy ground bloom with reports. A couple different times. I didn't pay that. I didn't pay 40 bucks for these. There's these 2 here, and then there's this one here, a little bit different. But I've got 3 bricks of those. These are supposed to be pretty good. I got these when I was out in Gillette in 2019 at the PGI. But that's my magic ground bloom flowers. And coming up next will be some jumping jacks. But thanks for watching. Tell me what you think. Make some comments. Appreciate you being here.